The first thing to say is that I echo fellow NYB first-timer Wayne McGregor, resident choreographer at the Royal Ballet, who said on stage at the end of this performance that he was blown away by the talent, passion and dedication shown tonight. The NYB exists to fully immerse talented young people around the United Kingdom in every facet of putting on a ballet, which they go on to perform at a professional level, and some. Joanne Harris, author of the best-selling novel Chocolat, upon which the ballet is loosely based, attended the gala, and the Sadler's Wells audience loved every minute, and here's why. Ballet Chocolat gives dancer and choreographer Andrew McNichol his first chance to stage a story ballet. McNichol is talented beyond his years in both areas, which show in his production values and detailed, well-drawn characters. He tells the story with the loudest of whispers, and his background at Northern Ballet as a senior associate serves him well, as the company is well known for its remarkable story ballets that are brought to life by dialoguing the roles in rehearsal long before the steps. Taking its essence from Joanne Harris's book and the subsequent Miramax film, Ballet Chocolat opens in provincial France in 1959, just before Lent. Not the best time to open a chocolate shop, but those who have read Harris's books will know that she imbues her characters with special powers, sometimes bordering on witchcraft, White Witch, of course, which Vianne, owner of the chocolate shop, will need in ladles. Atmospheric lighting by Andrew Ellis, combined with Rachel Portman's closely accented musical score, deliver a fast-paced story that gives space and energy for the lively characters to develop. Olivia Holland, as Vianne, inhabits the role entirely intuitively, arriving with her daughter Anouk beside her as a small caravan of rose-coloured puddles, into a frozen scene of pesky grey villagers who are under the control of the mayor, perfectly cast Max Maslin, both dressed in beautiful flowing lava-red cloaks. There's no sign of Anouk's imaginary friend, the rabbit Pantoufle, but this is a short ballet and the essence of the characters is perfectly distilled. Maslin's choreography is pointed and taut, like a fully charged elastic band. His ferocious, frantic and space-grabbing upper body movements reference contemporary moves. His feet are quixotic and pure velvet classicism. He's a confident dancer, mesmerising in action and, in character, dangerous to know. Vianne confronts him, feet like flashing tinsel shards as she makes her point. Setting up the chocolate shop, Vianne and Anouk quickly run into trouble with the locals, who steal and riot, causing havoc. They're a bit like absinthe, difficult to mix. There's old Guillaume and his equally old dog, beaten up Josephine, who initially steals from Vianne, Grandmère, and, in a diversion from the novel, Muscat. But Vianne has a trick or two up her sleeve, and in the shape of Olivia Holland, these materialise variously as a warmly extended hand, a caring face, and a will to bring some life and colour to the village. Gradually, the dusty, bickering locals are drawn to the chocolate shop, able to gossip freely for the first time, to savour its warmth, colour, and of course, Vianne's chocolate. As summer arrives and the chocolate shop thrives, a group of visiting river gypsies join the locals to celebrate. There are many well-used props, including a tower of profiteroles, and when the flower-strewn tables are cleared of the festivities for the dancing, I thought we were going to launch into a scene from Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It's a very well choreographed routine, with the villagers, led by the mayor, opposing the river gypsies, led by Rue, who has exactly the right balance of swagger and care. And when he finally gets his pas de deux with Holland's Vianne, the pair melt into the steps like ganache. Their carousing is not long-lived, as the dancing shadows reveal that the village has been set alight. Vianne desperately tries to make her way through the crowds as smoke billows from the buildings, evocative enough at any time, but this is the 10th anniversary of 9/11 and timely food for thought. Vianne finds her vermilion cloak in a crumpled heap in the doorway, picks it up, and staggering around the stage, very movingly forms it into what she believes to be her lost child, cradling it to her, rocking back and forth as she falls to her knees, sobbing. One of the villagers shakes her out of her misery, bringing Anouk with her, and their amazed reunion is equally touching. The mayor's day of reckoning must surely come. This is chocolate after all, and not a sin against the church. When it does, and the hitherto controlled elastic band collapses, along with his moral authority, Maslin lets loose with the choreography and is seduced into devouring the chocolate across several tables. Those profiteroles were the first to go. He's riveting to watch, in his last year at Central School of Ballet, and just 18 years old. One to watch. You can literally smell chocolate in the air and see it generously stuck to his face as he devilishly gorges with increasing submission. Vianne embraces him just as she has the others, having won them round with a combination of charm and chocolate. A lesson for us all, surely.